Today we can discuss on physical properties of aldehydes and ketones. In that we can discuss mainly 3 points. First one, the boiling point. The second one, the solubility. And third one, the smell. Yes. First, we can discuss on the boiling point of aldehydes and ketones. Boiling point of aldehydes and ketones, it is considered to be higher than that of the hydrocarbons and also the ethers. What's the reason? Of comparable molecular mass we have to be taken. So this is because of the reason that in the case of carbonyl compound, aldehydes and ketones belongs to the carbonyl compounds now. In the case of these carbonyl compounds, there is a polarity you can see. The carbon is having positive, here it is negative, oxygen, then carbon is having positive, then negative. And when you take another carbonyl compound, here also you can see the positive and negative. So here you can see that this negative of this oxygen and the positive of the next carbon, there is a chance of the weak intermolecular association. Here also when you check next place also you can see this positive negative interaction, we are calling it as dipole-dipole interaction. This dipole interaction, it is happening between the opposite ends of this C double bond O dipoles. Because of this reason only we are saying that it is said to have the higher boiling point. Why? Because there is a strong connection between this. So when there is a strong connection, we have to break up that one. So when you break up, for that we have to apply large amount of energy. That's why we are saying that it is having large boiling point. So I will give some values. So here N-butane, the structures only I am here writing CH3, CH2, CH2, CH3. This is hydrocarbon. Its boiling point, it is 273 and its molecular mass, it is 58. Then next one, either I am going to be right here OCH2CH3. This is also having almost the same range of the molecular mass. It is having the boiling point of 281. And when you take aldehyde CH3CHO, here you can see that the molecular mass it is 58 and the boiling point it is 322. And in the case of acetone the formula you know that CH3COCH3. Here the boiling point it is 329 and its molecular mass it is 58. Next, alcohol, when you consider, here you can see that this alcohol is also having the almost approximate 60 range the molecular mass. It is also having 340 the boiling point. So what's the difference you can feel in these values? You can see that all the compounds here be taken almost having the same molecular mass. First one hydrocarbon and ether, they are almost having same range of boiling point. And here you can see that aldehyde acetone, there is a difference you can feel from this. Why? Because here there is a weak intermolecular association due to the dipole-dipole interaction. What I said here, no, that you can see. Next one, alcohol, when you consider, that is having large difference from this above values. Why? That we discussed. Why? Because of the hydrogen bonding, it is possible in the case of alcohol. That is why it is having high boiling point. When you consider isomeric ketones and aldehydes, you can see that the ketones it is having approximately higher value compared to that of the aldehyde. What's the reason? Here this is aldehyde, you know that this is ketone. So this is propanol and this is propanone. When you consider, why it is said to be isomeric? Why? Because of the fact that here carbon number count it C3 and here also C3. Then hydrogen number you count it. So H3, H2, 5, 6. Here also when you check you can see that 6. Then the oxygen number when you count it is only 1. So that's why the number of carbon, number of hydrogen, number of oxygen, it is same in all the cases. That's why we are saying that it is isomeric. So here you can see that the ketone, it is having slightly higher boiling point. Here boiling point, it is almost 329, and here 322, slightly higher boiling point. What is the reason? Here you can see that there is a 2 alkyl group, it is present. What's the specialty of this alkyl groups here? This CH3 group, it is showing the plus I effect. That means they are having electron donating effect. They are giving the electrons towards this carbonyl carbon. So what about this CO bond? It is having more electron concentration around this CO. That makes this CO bond more polarity. It is CO, it is more polar in the case of ketone. But in the case of aldehyde, you can see that CH3, CH2, that means this is the alkyl group and this is the carbonyl group. Okay, from this portion only, this is also an electron donating group, but from this only the carbon getting the electrons. That's why compared to the first one, electron concentration, it is less for this, the second, in the case of aldehyde. Because of this reason, we are saying that here more polarity it is developed there in the case of carbonyl carbon of ketone. That's why it is having more polarity. When there is a more polarity, it is difficult to break that one. That's why it is having more polarity. That is a slightly difference in the boiling point, not a much difference. Okay. So here, next case we are discussing on the solubility. When you discuss about solubility, we are saying that lower aldehydes and ketones up to 4 carbon atoms. Up to 4 carbon atoms means first one, methanol, HCHO, and the second one, ethanol, propanol, then also butanol. Likewise the same ketone side. What's that? Propanol, butanol. Likewise, when there is a 4 carbon atoms, it's there. Up to 4 carbon atoms, they are soluble. Soluble means that is aldehyde or ketone that is dissolving in the water. What is the reason? Because of the hydrogen bonding. How the way the hydrogen bonding it will be there, that I will show here. I am writing the aldehyde with the general formula. I am writing here. The water we are adding now. So water structure I am writing here. So what happens is that if you want, you can write one more aldehyde. So what's the thing it is happening here? This is aldehyde now. This is water. This is aldehyde. So between this you know that positive and negative. This is also having positive. Okay, negative, then positive. Likewise the situation. So what happens is that this is oxygen is negative, then carbonate is having positive. So here due to this oxygen hydrogen interaction, both are in different molecules. So due to that here hydrogen bonding it is developed. Here also the hydrogen bonding it is developed. Because of this hydrogen bonding between the polar carbonyl group and also the water molecule. Here between this water and also polar carbonyl group there is a hydrogen bond formation it happened. Here also you can see, when you see that this is the water molecule and this is the polar carbonyl group. So between them there is a hydrogen bond formation you can see. Due to that it is said to be the lower aldehydes and ketones, it is said to have the solubility. Ketones case also I will show here now. The same way, no difficulty at all for that. R double bond O. So this is the polar carbonyl carbon. Okay, then water as the same what we discussed. This is plus minus plus. Then one more R group, when you want you can write it. The ketone you can write it, this is minus. So how the way the bond formation? This is the hydrogen bond formation between this oxygen and hydrogen. Here also you can see the hydrogen bond formation between this oxygen and hydrogen. So hydrogen bonding it is possible in the case of lower aldehydes and ketones. That's why it is said to be soluble. Then why it is said to be it is not applicable in the case of higher aldehydes? So higher aldehydes means the number of carbon increases. So number of carbon increases means there is a larger molecular mass it is arising. Bigger groups it is coming here. Here instead of this bigger groups comes here. Here more groups it is comes here. So what happens is that when such a groups comes here, because of bulky group there is no easy formation of the hydrogen bonding. That is why it is not so soluble in the case of higher aldehydes and ketones. The same case in the case of aromatic. Compared to the aliphatic, the aromatic aldehydes and ketones also it is said to be their solubility it is less, because the benzene ring it will be there no in the case of that aromatic hydrocarbon. So that benzene ring it is little bigger group, the larger hydrocarbon portion. That's why it is because of bulky size there is no easy formation of the hydrogen bonding it is possible here. That's why we are saying that the compared to aliphatic ketones and aldehydes, the aromatic aldehydes and ketones having the lower solubility. Then about smell we can discuss now. When we discuss about the smell, lower aldehydes almost we are saying that unpleasant odor. It is said to have pungent smell. Lower aldehydes case. Benzaldehyde. When you consider benzaldehyde, it is said to have bitter almond smell. And when the size of the molecule increases, this is pungent smell it is said to be about lower aldehydes case. So when the size increases, so larger molecular mass it comes and it is bigger in size, so that time the pungent smell it is decreases. It becomes less pungent and more fragrant. However, the ketones and aldehydes it is mainly used for adding the smell in synthetic perfumes and also the flavoring agents as a flavoring agents. For that we are using the naturally occurring aldehydes, that it is vanillin, cinnamaldehyde, and not only that the saturated aldehydes such as octanol, nonanol, decanol, etc., and ketones such as exaltone. Exaltone it is one of the full name it is cyclopentadecanone, and benzophenone etc. It is used in synthetic perfumes. So lot of applications for this aldehydes and ketones in industry also. So this aldehydes and ketones physical property we mainly discussed on the smell. Then about physical state. Physical state we have to be discussed now. So physical state means most methanol and all. When you consider lower aldehyde HCHO, methanol it is existing as a gas at room temperature. But when you consider this ethanol, it is said to be a volatile liquid. Then other aldehydes and ketones are liquid and so otherwise solid at room temperature. That is about the physical state.